When I say ecstasy, I am not talking about joy. I am not talking about happiness. I am not even talking about bliss. In the deprivation triad, we are limited to joy, happiness, and at the most bliss. But what about ecstasy? Ecstasy is the fiber, is the base with which the entire existence has been made. Ecstasy is the thread with which the existence has been made. Ecstasy is the entity that gives birth to existence. Existence gives birth to ecstasy, and ecstasy gives birth to existence. What is existence? Existence, if we describe it in terms, it is Shakti. And the feminine, the sacred feminine, the Shakti, is ecstasy. And this is why the watered down version of it, a woman or someone with effeminate qualities, is a source of ecstasy. And this is why in this reality, in this paradigm, which is riddled and operating from the deprivation triad, a woman is sought out for achieving ecstasy. A sexual intercourse with the woman is a source of ecstasy. And this is why in this paradigm, copulation, sex, bringing the genitals together is of so much importance. Ecstasy, it is not bliss. And most of the people here in the deprivation triad haven't experienced ecstasy. So a glimpse of ecstasy is something where you go to a Sufi mystic, you go to a yogi, a realized yogi, you go to a mystic, you go to a fakir, a realized fakir, and you sit with them, and somewhere in their eyes, while they may be shivering in cold, but somewhere in their eyes you see the ocean of ecstasy. The abundance triad is made up of abundance. And for us in this deprivation triad, in this paradigm, abundance is related to wealth and money. But abundance has hardly anything to do with wealth and money. Do you think abundance, money is such a recent concept? It's such a recent concept in the scheme of the entire history of Earth alone. Do you think if money or wealth was in the mind of the existence when abundance was given birth? So in this deprivation triad mode, in this paradigm, we are unaware of abundance, separate from money and wealth. Health is the third energy of the abundance triad. For us, health for now is being without disease, being fit. But what if health has nothing to do with your body alone? In the Vedic culture, we talk about Hanuman flying and bringing a whole mountain of Sanjeevani, the life-giving medicine for Lakshman. We talk about so many entities who performed extraordinary acts, who had extraordinary powers. Even in today, in the modern age, we are constantly fantasizing about superheroes who have extraordinary energies. But what if that was your and my right, and the potency and the capability sitting within us? And due to the deprivation triad, we are not able to activate it, we are not even able to see it. So the deprivation triad keeps the opposite of ecstasy, abundance, health in place. And no matter what your life purpose is, for now, from today onwards, what if you allowed yourself the permission to know that you belong to ecstasy, abundance, health. That struggle is not normal. That struggle is not inevitable. That struggle is not destiny.
I'm not just a student of Udumbara Gesu who has participated in various classes with her. I lived with her in India for 5 years and I've known her now for almost 2 decades. So I have seen her up close in her greatest difficulties and also in her greatest successes. I watched her help all types of seekers find their own inner clarity. And that is why I can say she has the heart of a realized woman. She helps you to finally unleash the nuclear being that lies buried in all of us.
You were born with a direct connection to a timeless, unconditional clarity within you. When you're connected to it fully, you don't need any babysitters and agents for your consciousness. You're absolutely clear in life. Becoming the nuclear woman is to learn how to live a naturally ecstatic life. The kind of life that is built on self-trust. It's built on truth and it's built on courage. It gives you the ability to see through the fog. It gives you the power to outdo redundant paradigms and look at your own ecstatic life.